Hey guys, it's me, Mindy Elise, and today's video is this look right here. I'm excited with the finished product and the finished look. It really is amazing and it's really something I'm really proud of. I love the look, I love how it looks, I love the whole thing in general. If you really like this look, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe for more makeup looks and vlogs. And yeah, let's get on with the video. Okay guys, so first things first, I will be taking my Cetaphil Hydrating Base Lotion as a sort of moisturizer to apply before my makeup. After that, I will be taking my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I am in the color Warm Beige. And I will be taking a little kind of kabuki brush, or my dogs went through my foundation beauty blender, or my beauty blender, and so I had to use one of my brushes to apply my foundation. After that, I will be applying my Anastasia Dip Brow in soft brown over my brows. So I'm not really good at filming my brows over the camera, so I kind of just did a little bit of a filling over the camera, and basically I just did the other brow off camera. After that, I cleaned up my brows with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in light medium. So basically my process is I just clean up underneath from the beginning of my brow to the end of the tail of my brow. Sorry I covered this up, I know you can't see it, but basically I just repeat the same process on the top. And after that, I just clean it up, blending the concealer down to my eyelid and making sure it's all nice and cleaned up. So I did that same process on the other brow off camera. Next, I will be taking my NYX Professional Makeup eyeshadow base in Pearl White. Next, I will be taking my Airspun Translucent powder and applying that to my lids to set the powders. And I'll be taking a fluffy brush to apply that all over my eyelids.
And then
Crisanta!
After I applied my translucent powder all over my lids, next I will be going into my Morphe 35B palette. As you can see, it is broken, but I will be taking that bright colored orange eyeshadow and applying that into the outer part of my crease. While applying, I like to take, in the beginning on the outer part of my eye, very small circular motions in the crease, and then I work my way into the inner corner of my crease. And then I will be repeating that same process onto the other eyelid. After applying the orange, I go back into my Morphe palette and take that bright colored yellow in the corner of the palette and apply it to the above my crease, and just kind of I blend it in a little bit with that orange. At first I did small strokes on top of the orange, but then I decided it wasn't really giving me that pigment, so then I decided to start patting it onto my eyelid to give it more of a little bit of pigment and more color. Same thing for the other eye, because it just wasn't really staying, so I did the same process from the other eye. Next, I go into my Tarte palette, the Tarte Pro palette, and I take the color Moody, which is like a very velvety, pinky, red color. It's kind of like a burgundy, and I basically apply it to my eyelid and a little bit into the crease. But mainly, I try to apply it on the eyelid, pack it on there to give it that color and pigment. And then after that, I repeat the same process on the other eye. After that, then I go back into my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I'm just giving myself a half cut crease, and I'm basically starting at the inner corner of my eye and working my way up into my crease, and then I just fade it out. Just the crease kind of gets a little smaller when I'm fading out, and then I just pack on the concealer where I began, and then I stop. Then after I apply the concealer, I take a little bit more of that orange color and clean it up just a little bit where spots I don't like. Then I go back in with the concealer and clean up like the little bit of the fallout. Then I repeat the same process onto the other eye. Then next, I take a small precision brush and I apply the orange again into my crease. Make sure you tap out the excess color or pigment so you don't have any fallout. Then next, in my Morphe palette again, I take that bright pink shimmery color and apply that where the half cut creases where the concealer was. Then next, I will going back into my Tarte Pro palette and taking the color No Filter, and then I apply that color to my half cut crease where the concealer meets the eyeshadow so it can have a nice little transition color. And this color that I'm applying, it's got like a little bit of a lavender, like a pastel kind of purple, so it kind of fades in. It goes like pink, pastel purple, and like a little burgundy color. I really liked it. I really how it looked. It blended really nicely, and I just like the overall look. Next, I will be going into my Stila liquid eyeshadow, creamy eyeshadow. And I basically just took a precision, like angled brush, and I applied it as if it was like a cream eyeliner. I really liked how it looked. It was very pigmented. I really like the Stila cream eyeshadows. They are my favorite. And I basically just made it like a little wing, and it was kind of hard to do a wing on camera. Just in general, it's hard for me to do a wing at all. But basically, I just did the same process, worked my way from the beginning of the inner corner, and worked my way out and created a wing. Then I went back into my Morphe palette again and took this dark purple color that's like near the middle of the palette. And I took that shadow to intensify the color in the eyeliner to give it more of a vibrant, more standing out color. Then you know the basics. I just took an eyelash curler and just curled my lashes that are very not long lashes. Then I went, and I'm sorry if I didn't show you guys this, but I took my Tarte mascara. You can basically just use any mascara for this portion. It doesn't really matter. But I just basically applied a couple coats of mascara to make sure my eyelashes stay up and very long and voluptuous. Then after applying the mascara, I applied my false lashes, which are the Jasmine Brown in Jaybee. I really like these lashes. I've never worn lashes like this before, but they really looked really good on my eyes. Then next, I went back in with my Maybelline concealer and applied this all under my eyes. I kind of did like an outward motion. It was like a little bit of a triangle with like little, I don't know how to describe it, but just basically like a little triangle on the outside of my eye. Then I applied concealer on the bridge of my nose to give me that little bit of like a thinner nose or just like a highlighted nose. Then I applied a little bit on my chin because for some reason my chin just gets really red even when I apply foundation. Then I just took a little bit of a foundation, like it's a little soft brush. I usually have a beauty blender, but I took a very fluffy brush and blended out the concealer under my eyes. But I had to be really quick because that concealer dried up real quick. Then next I went back in with my Airspun Translucent powder. I applied it on the under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, and on my chin to the places where I concealed to make sure it doesn't crease under my eyes and it stays in place. After that, I took my Hoola bronzer from Benefit and applied that in the general areas, like right underneath my cheekbone to give me that definition, and then also under my chin and on my forehead. I did not film that because I totally forgot to, but just basically I applied it like around my temples of my forehead, under my chin, and under my cheekbones. Then next I took my Sephora Golden Hour highlighter. I really like this highlighter. I mean, I did have other highlighters, but they broke. Long story short, I can't keep half of my makeup because it just breaks. But yeah, I just applied that to the tops of my cheekbones, and it really looked good, and I really liked it. And then I also applied it to the point of like my nose, I guess you would call it, to give me that little like highlight. Then right here, I take my HUDABeauty lipstick, matte lipstick in Trendsetter. If you can see me right here, something really weird was playing on my computer. I didn't know what it was, so I just kind of had to turn it off. But you already know the basics, you know, just cover the whole lip. If you want to go overline it. I kind of overline it a little bit, but not too much. But I basically just filled in my whole lips with the HUDABeauty matte lipstick. After I let that dry and set, I took my BUXOM lip gloss. I don't know what this one is called. I will leave it in the description though, down below though, for you guys, so you guys can purchase the item as well. And after that, I just totally forgot that I forgot to put eyeshadow underneath my eyes, so I went back into my Morphe palette and took that bright orange color and put it by like my waterline. After I put the bright orange both underneath my waterline under my eye, I took the burgundy color again, Mood, in the Tarte Pro palette. Then after that, I took my Maybelline Fit Me setting spray and just sprayed that all over my face to make sure the makeup would stay in place and not smudge. Then after that, that is the completed look, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys try it out, let me know by commenting down below and giving this video a like. So yeah, guys, that's it. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look that I did. I'm really impressed with it. I like it. And if you liked it too, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more future videos. It really helps me out, guys. I really love making these videos, and I hope you guys do too. I'll hopefully see you guys in my next video. And yeah, bye guys.